We got Jews in the tunnels. We got Jews in the tunnels. I understand, of course, I'm not an idiot. I understand what's going on in the world right now. So any talk about the Jewish people and the Jewish religion is not going to just be like a ball of fun. And there's a lot of political implications.
That's what you thought, and then 400 of them living in the tunnels.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't tell me that there's an underground system of Jew tunnels and not expect me to have fucking fun with this, okay? I'm not talking about Israel and Palestine. I don't even want to go down the necessary, like, the people think there's dark, nasty shit going on in those tunnels. It's just hilarious that the Jews are under the city. When people put up the fucking... The movie poster, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Secret of the Jews, and they spelled it Jooze, and they had them coming out of the fucking manhole covers. I almost passed out.
Bro, when
the guy steps in the hole and they zoom in. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And then they're all just dancing to the fucking trap music. Like, the memes that came out were so fucking funny. That made me feel like old school internet, where hashtag Jewish tunnels became like, I clicked on it and was reading all the tweets. I haven't done that since like the N-word Navy one. That was fucking the best, you know?
When I woke up in the morning, first thing I saw when I saw cut on Twitter yesterday, and I just read the headline before anything, and it was like a series of underground tunnels filled with Jewish men under New York City, and I was like, the anti-Semitism is on the rise. Like, you can't say this kind of...
I know. Yeah.
And then it was just
true.
100% factual.
It was just a thing that's been happening. I did 1 Minute Man. I caught some heat for it. People being like, this is anti-Semitism. And I was like, brother, listen. You tell me there's an underground tunnel of any group of people. I'm on it. If the Catholics did this, if the whites did this, the blacks did this, the Jews did this, this is fucking... insanity that there was a rogue system of transportation underground. Some people are downplaying it, being like, there's nothing going on there. The other people are saying, like, there's fucking blood-soaked mattresses, and we think that there's, like, human trafficking going on. I don't know. All I know is that guy...
Who's saying that?
Well, there was, like, when they pulled blood-stained mattresses out of the fucking...
I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah.
They're blood-stained mattresses?
Yeah. It kind of,
for real?
Yeah. It was either blood or, like fecal matter, and, like, a lot of people were like, that's not good. So there is some anti-Semitism going on for sure, where they're like, this is being used for...
That, like, right away, I'm like, that feels anti-Semitic. But again, if it just happened...
But there's, like, listen... We know
not anti-Semitic. I guess everyone's a pedophile these days.
Yeah, that's more. The
I saw that. I saw one where it was like, I saw a high chair down there. What are they doing? Like, I don't know. Maybe they're kids.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I've heard stories for years in New York about the mole people who live underground in Grand Central, and I've heard about alligators in the sewers and sewer people, and like, so there could be people who live under homeless people and weirdo. Didn't Donnie once do a video with those people?
Yeah, in Vegas. Though.
Yeah. The mole people. So, like, there is weird shit that goes on, and maybe there are people who are sleeping underground. But if you tell me there's, like, the NYPD raided a bunch of illegal tunnels, and then there's footage of them pulling out, like, children's mattresses that have, like, a blood stain where the head is, that's going to make people go, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on in there? You know? And so to jump to conclusions, we don't know for sure. There's a whole bunch of shit. But when there's a bunch of scary dark tunnels underground and then there's like weird fucking mattresses being pulled out, it makes you go, what are you guys doing underground with those tunnels and those mattresses? I don't think that's necessarily anti-Semitic because, again, I would do that if the Catholics were doing it. There's a bunch of tunnels underneath the fucking church and there was high chairs and bloody mattresses. I'd be like, they're probably raping kids under there.
I don't even need that. I'll say it.
Yeah, they're just raping kids on it.
Yeah, they don't even use tunnels.
Yeah, they do it above ground. They do it in the building. So I'm here to tell you I'm a equal opportunity, but the Jews in the tunnels is just some of those memes, man. When the internet, it's just one of those things. Of course, there's some serious.
You gotta really like, and I know it's because they're like Orthodox Jews, but you gotta really like religion to like. Like people don't dig tunnels out of prison.
Right.
Like, I'm digging a tunnel into church.
And what's crazy is it went underneath the Chabad headquarters, which is like the world headquarters for Hasidic Jews. So there was tunnels underneath there where like the most important and like influential people in the Jewish religion, in the Hasidic sect at least, That's where a lot of the regular Jews are like, whoa. We're just going to synagogue. We're going to temple. These guys don't, they don't speak for us,
I don't go to church on Sundays. Sometimes I go for a baptism or Christmas. Like, if my job, like, you gotta show how much you love the Lord, hand me a shovel, I'd be like,
fuck off. This is like, this would be like the people who, like, flagellate themselves and stuff. And they were like, hey, this is Catholicism, right? I'd be like, no, those are fucking wackos, you know? So I get it. There's a lot of regular Jewish people who are like, these guys, don't speak for us, and just because there's tunnels doesn't mean this, that, and the other. I'm sure we probably do need to answer some questions about what you guys were doing in those tunnels. I'm sure there's also some people who are like, nothing was going on in those tunnels. They were built like 100 years ago, and they're just filled with dust or whatever. I don't know. It's somewhere in between. But the headlines of like, we got Jew tunnels in this city is just, it's one that is, man, we would have had a lot. As much fun as the internet had with it, we would have had a lot of fun in like 2010. It would have been really good. But I was happy to see like photoshopping a bunch of Hasidic Jewish people into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie poster and spelling Jews Jooze. That is good. That's like the internet. People aren't really that trigger shy anymore. People are letting it fucking fly. So I don't think it's anti-Semitic to be like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy. That was also like, I still have a piece of me that's like, I cover shit that goes on in New York. Like that was, to find out that was going on in New York is
the best nuts. Is the cop, the Italian cop. Did you see him?
No, what?
So one of them was explaining like, where were we supposed to do this? Well, he's like, not in America. It was.
There was one guy when he gets pulled out of the wall. One of the rogue. There was 12 people who broke into the headquarters using the tunnels, and that's how they found out about the tunnels. And they like pull him out, and he's getting cuffed, and he's like bouncing. And he's like, and all his friends are yelling and they're throwing tables, and he's like, fuck it. I don't know what he was saying, but he was just like raging against the cops. The whole thing, it was probably a bunch of like Vinny Bag of Donut cops with the. Look at this guy with his.
Why you need to expense something? You guys are not like this. We don't do that in America.
Not like this.
He's like, that's basically a cop going like, this is pretty fucking crazy. Like I don't know what's legal and illegal, but he's going, this is nuts.
You can't drive a car 150 miles an hour. What are you on the Autobahn? You nuts?
Yeah, it's America. There are different rules here. That was absolutely fucking. You should see the pile of quarters they got back. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Click that button.
Or I'll cut off my finger.